What's something you don't want to be known for in the workplace? Make friends with your bosses. This might be seen as a brown-noser, but trust me, you will last a lot longer than most of your co-workers. You do not want to betray your co-workers unless they are throwing you under the bus. The fraternity of being a co-worker goes out the window, and they try to throw you under the bus for something they did. Do not be known as a doormat. Do not be known as a gossip. Do not be known as that weird guy with all the PopCat figurines on his desk. Unless you work it. Buzzkill Betty Bob puts everything and everyone down. Usually someone who has stayed 2 or 3 more years than they should have at the job and grew bitter or burnt out. Maybe narcissistic, relishing opportunities to snuff out ideas and crap on the accomplishments of co-workers. Loves to complain and backstab. Everyone avoids this person. But Buzzkill sees themselves as the blameless victim. Sees fault in everyone else's behavior, at their own, and want change. Toxic AF. The flirt or the hard-parting guy. Being seen as a flirt can land you for someone taking a comment that may not have been intended that way, the wrong way. Being known as a hard-parting guy. People will assume every time you're late or off in any way as you were out last night. Or even, you're just irresponsible. Don't be the know-it-all and do it all. You'll just be given more shit to do without getting compensated. And you'll become easy target, as in, oh, just have Joe do it, and once you're overwhelmed and don't do that one last thing, there won't be apologies. They'll blame it on you for not being efficient enough. The back. Many moons ago on Reddit, some surgeon physician wrote up a long post about how our backs are completely fucked due to us becoming bipedal. And our backs haven't caught up with that yet. Back pain, scoliosis, childbearing issues are all the results of it all. While at my husband's work, it was the guy who left his phone in the bathroom stall with some pretty hardcore porn up and running. And then came running back into late yelling, my phone. Mystery was solved as to why he spent so much time in the bathroom. Since I work from home, my biggest fears are not being muted accidentally, having my camera on during a meeting, or forgetting to do something important and getting a reputation for being unreliable. Worse, the lawn chair folds under pressure. Run out the suck-up, aka the brown nose. Keeps their job by flattering higher-ups, not by actually doing the work. The person who knows everything and always has to be right. If it can be proved they're wrong, well, then it's somebody else's fault. Also known as my former boss. Being very helpful. They know everything. You become the communal garbage can for everyone's problems and no one knows your actual worth or contributions. Being volatile, unstable. Worked with a few of these and they're just exhausting. Doesn't take long for people to start avoiding them entirely. The number one thing you don't want to be known for is the guy who creates extra work for other people by either being lazy or incompetent. From someone in the trenches. Here's what you need to do and not do at work to rest right. Be punctual and professional. Respect others. You don't want to be known as the person who doesn't meet their commitments. Nor do you want to be known as the office gossip. I don't want to be known for always taking credit for other people's work. It's important to give credit where it's due. Big PP. I'm happily married and I don't need people coming up to me in the break room asking if the rumors are true. Don't become the workplace gossip. Be known as a safe person to talk to. Someone who will not betray confidences. I'm sick of everyone in the office just referring to me as Big Zero CK Boy. It's big, but I am not the boy. Taking extra shifts work. I do my job well. But that's all I'm going to do is my job, not yours. Laziness. Doing a half-assed job. Being the guy that people don't want to take over from. Calling in sick Monday mornings. I used to hate that. Doesn't happen now, thankfully. The person who always has questions at meetings when everyone else is ready to go. Being the guy who asks to rub people's feet. I know a guy who got fired for that. The person who never washes their dishes. Lets them pile up in the sink. The Excel guy who everyone turns to for help on their spreadsheets. The one that tried to make a copy of my boobs on the copy machine. Smelling badly. People forgive almost anything mundane else. Not picking up the slack if your job affects the other workers. Being the reason for a rule everyone is told when they start. To state the obvious. Sexual harassment in the workplace. The guy who never took a vacation and finally snapped.